Most of you have already probably heard about the Full House actress Lori Loughlin, her mega-rich fashion designer hubby Massimo Gianelli, and their two daughters. The couple recently got indicted on charges for making a $500,000 donation significantly bolster their daughters' admission odds. Today we look at the big houses as well as the other big houses of the super-rich individuals involved in the college admission scandal. Welcome to the Big House TV, where we only talk about big houses. $500,000 may seem a crazy price for most people, but it's no biggie for the Laughlin Gianellis. The family currently resides in Bel Air, in a stunning home they bought for $14 million in 2015 and have since extensively renovated. Back in March 2017, the rehab property, which sits right on the hoity-toity Bel Air Country Club greens, thumped onto the market with a $35 million ask. But no takers surfaced. If the house had sold for its full asking price, the Gianelli daughters could have been accepted into 70 colleges of their choice. Laughlin and Gianelli have a long history of owning and flipping homes. Back in 2015, they sold a huge Mediterranean mansion in the Beverly Hills Flats for $18,246,500 to attorney Alan Muchnick. Before that, they owned a beautiful estate with interiors by Michael S. Smith in Bel Air. They offloaded that place to socialite Alexandra Dwek, who recently resold it for $40 million to billionaire Ross Perot Jr. Desperate housewife Felicity Huffman and her shameless hubby William H. Macy actually got off relatively cheap, shelling out a mere $15,000, the cost of a new Kia Rio, to fraudulently get their daughter extra time on her ACT test. Despite their casual apparel, the Huffman-Macys keep things swank at home in the Hollywood Hills, where they preside over a $10 million compound comprised of two side-by-side mansions set on nearly 3 acres of land. One of the more egregious fraud instances listed on the indictment was perpetrated by mega-rich Miami developer Bob Zangrillo, a guy likely worth $100 million. So paying $250,000 in bribes to get his daughter Amber accepted to USC, which he did, is obviously no biggie to him. Mr. Zangrillo primarily resides in an enormous oceanfront home on Miami Beach, but he's also got a mansion here in LA, up in the coveted Bird Streets. Mr. Zangrillo's bird's nest is among the most impressive properties in the whole neighborhood, featuring a 14,000 square foot mansion on a 1.22-acre lot overlooking the entire LA basin. The property last sold for $20 million back in 2013. For the record, the Bird Streets property is technically owned by a blind trust. But we are quite positive the real beneficial owner is indeed Mr. Zangrillo. Perhaps the person most ironically connected to the scandal was Beverly Hills-based businesswoman Jane Buckingham, ex-wife of Marcus Buckingham and CEO of Trendera, a market research firm. She's also a parenting guru who lectures on the dangers of millennials' entitlement, according to a biting piece in The Hollywood Reporter. Judging by the fanatically clipped hedges and very green lawn surrounding her $10 million flats mansion, nary a blade of grass out of place, Mrs. Buckingham likes to keep her life organized. Nothing left to chance. We suppose that explains the double whammy. She falsely claimed her son Jack had a learning disability. Yikes, poor kid, and paid $50,000 to have a proctor secretly take the ACT on his behalf. Would you do the same if you were a member of the ultra-rich? One of the wealthiest parents on the indictment list is also one of the most low-profile. Elizabeth Kimmel, a Harvard law alum and resident of both Las Vegas and La Jolla, allegedly paid a throat-clenching $475,000 to have two of her children falsely designated as top athletic recruits. Our Mrs. Kimmel is owner of Midwest Television, a media empire founded by her grandfather. In late 2017, Ms. Kimmel sold off a significant portion of her media holdings for a whopping $325 million. Mrs. Kimmel's ritzy primary residence is a real damn compound with a main mansion, guest quarters, full-size tennis court and even a small lake of sorts. Other media reports have estimated the property's value at $7 million, but Yolanda believes it is worth far more, probably at least $10 million. Doug Hodge. Doug Hodge is the former CEO of Newport Beach-based PIMCO, the giant investment management company founded by billionaire Bill Gross. Previously the COO, he stepped in as chief executive amid Mr. Gross's turbulent departure, earning a one-year bonus of $45 million in the process. And he also made the following statement. Back in 2009, at the height of the last economic recession, Mr. Hodge paid $12,200,000 for a huge manor in Laguna Beach's exclusive Emerald Bay guard-gated community. Thank you for watching the Big House TV. Make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to watch more big houses.